Now, wasn't that nice?
Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of I Remember Television Again. In the year 1954, nearly a decade since the end of World War II, the characters of Alex Raymond's comic strip, Flash Gordon, came to life on television screens across the country. Steve Holland stars as Flash Gordon, with his sidekicks Dale Arden, played by Irene Champlin, and Hans Zarkoff, portrayed by Joseph Nash, as agents of the Galactic Bureau of Investigation, who travel in their ship, the Sky Flash, across the galaxy to battle cosmic villains of grand proportions. Easily recognized by the opening theme song and Flash Gordon's distinct costume pieces, we enter the Galactic Bureau of Investigation, where Hans Zarkoff is trying to convince the commander to approve a test of his anti-gravitation device on the abandoned planet of Tarset. So let's take a look back at the adventures of Flash Gordon as I Remember Television Again.
The planet Tarset, silent, inhabited only by shadows of a civilization long dead. A planet where life of every kind has departed.
We must use Tarset, Commander Richards. There is no other planet on which we can conduct our negative gravity experiments.
There must be another place. Tarset is out.
Tarset is deserted. We can set up our experimental equipment using robot mechanisms and gauge the impulse reactions by electronic equipment set up on the Sky Flash.
I'm fully aware of the importance of your work, Dr. Zarkoff, but you'll have to find another planet that will do as well as Tarset.
There is none to our knowledge. I told you that before. Tarset is ideal.
Well, then you'll have to find some place that's not so ideal. Tarset will not be used.
But why? Will you please tell me why?
You don't know what just happened to the exploratory mission we sent to Tarset?
No. I've been in my mountain lab completely out of touch with things. What happened?
Well, we'll soon know the details. All I've had up to now are fragmentary reports, but even from them I'd be a murderer if I let you go.
Flash Gordon is here, sir, with Dr. Jevis of the Tarset expedition.
Good. Send them in at once. Now we'll get the full story. I'm so sorry, Dr. Jevis. Can I get you something?
I don't think he's strong enough to answer any questions right now, Commander. Ever since he landed his spaceship, he's been hysterical. We did what we could to calm him down, but...
This is Dr. Jevis, one of the scientists we sent on the exploratory mission to Tarset.
Jevis? Of course.
You know him?
By reputation only. I'm familiar with his treatise on astrohydraulics. Remember, Dale?
Oh, that's right, Doctor. He's in a state of complete nervous shock.
Well, Dr. Jevis, what happened up there? I'm Dr. Zarkoff. What happened on Tarset? Where are the others who went with you?
Dead. All dead.
How? What happened? Speak up, man. What happened?
I'm afraid he won't be able to answer any more questions, Doctor. He's completely...
No. It's important that they know. I'll do my best. Don't send anyone there. You'll murder every man you send to Tarset.
What kind of nonsense is this?
Nonsense? You call it nonsense when your own companions are stricken before your very eyes? When suddenly they are dead?
For no reason, for no cause, except a curse.
A curse? What curse?
Curse of Belphegor. It strikes in silence. It will kill anyone who sets foot on that horrible planet.
It didn't kill you.
My escape is a miracle. Just a miracle.
Perhaps you'd better tell us exactly what happened.
Yes. Yes, I will. There were 4 of us in that expedition. 4 of us who landed on Tarset.
There was Williams, leader of our company, an outstanding physicist. Leclerc, astrochemist. Bending, our engineer. And myself. Our landing on Tarset was easy enough. We made our way to a structure that we had seen from the spaceship. It was the only building not in utter ruins. Inside, we made our way along a corridor, the sides thick with dust, and all around there was the horrible feeling of death. We reached a bend in the corridor, and like an invisible hand had grabbed us, we stopped, afraid to make the turn. Williams finally had the courage to go on. I wanted to turn and run back to the ship. I'd never known fear like that, even when I knew what I feared. Finally, one by one, we followed him. Williams saw it first. Belphegor, ancient god of Tarset. Its face looked as if it had been carved out of a solid block of evil. And then we heard its voice.
I am Belphegor. Know all ye who trespass upon my tomb, that upon ye shall rest my curse forevermore.
The voice. That horrible voice. I still hear it. Williams walked towards the idol on the throne. Then suddenly, a blinding light shot down upon him, shooting from its single eye. He fell. Leclerc ran to help him, and the light caught him. Bending and I stood horrified. They were dead. So we turned, we ran, as if evil on the wing were after us. We ran. I heard Bending running behind me. Suddenly he screamed. I looked back. The light had him. He fell towards me. I just ran on.
A terrifying experience.
Don't send anyone to that planet. It's cursed.
Ridiculous. We must use Tarset for our negative gravity experiments. Aren't we sticking our necks out? If what happened to him happened to us, we have no choice. The threat to our galaxy from the people of Ebon has never been so serious as it is now. Our only defense will be negative gravity.
Find some other place for the experiments.
There is no other place. Tarset is the one astrographical location where the repelling force of negative gravity is effective in relation to Earth. Besides, who believes this business of idols and strange curses? It's superstitious rot.
I saw it.
You'll have a chance to see it again. I'm going to Tarset. I'm with you, Doctor. Dale?
I'm ready to start right now.
Well, Dr. Jervis? We can't make it without you, but if you'll come along as our guide, we can save much valuable time.
No, I can't.
The defense of the galaxy depends upon it. Everything we have, our civilization, our science, everything will be wiped out if the people of Ebon are victorious. How can you refuse?
No. Of course you're right. I can't refuse. I'll go along with you to Tarset.
Good. Prepare the flight plans, will you, Commander? We'll be off in 48 hours. Come on, Dale. Doctor? visions from heaven, idols, strange voices and strange lights. Do you think anybody will believe that stuff, Doctor? Idols, curses? Wrong. How can you, a trained scientist, believe it?
A man believes what he sees. And I have seen these things. So will you.
Around that bend is the temple. Please don't enter. We'll never get out alive.
You did the last time. Maybe we'll be as lucky. Let's go, Doctor.
Don't! Please stop here before we all die.
No!
Going someplace? Come on.
Who's this, Bending? Just as he fell. Williams and LeClaire?
Yes.
I am Belphegor.
The voice!
Know all ye who trespass upon my tomb, that upon ye shall rest my curse forevermore.
What's going on around here? No. How do you believe me? Let me out! It's I! Professor Gabbard! I! Professor Gabbard! Let me out! Let me out!
Flash and Professor Gabbard are dead.
Dale, one step out there and you're dead.
Oh, we've got to help them.
There's nothing you can do. Nothing.
It's I! Professor Gabbard! Professor Gabbard, it's I! Let me out! Let me out!
All right, Professor Jettis. If you ever expect to get out of here alive, start telling the truth.
The truth? What are you talking about? You saw!
I saw plenty. Enough to know that you've been lying from the word go.
I haven't.
Tell the truth. What's it all about?
I don't know. The curse of Belphegor.
Kind of a moron do you take me to be, Jettis? Curses, idols. The next thing you'll be screaming about will be witches riding around on brooms. You're lying!
No!
You said Bending was killed while running down the corridor with you. But when we found him, his head was towards the idol. He wasn't killed while running away. He was killed before he ever got there. Why did you lie about that?
I didn't!
All three were killed, but you were allowed to escape. Why?
I don't know!
You do know. Tell me the truth.
I won't tell you anything! Let me out! Let me out! It's I, Professor Gabbard! Let me out! Let me out! The wolves! They're coming in to crush us!
Now, will you tell the truth? They're going to kill you along with the rest of us.
No, they can't. They promised to save me.
Who promised?
The men of heaven. They trapped us in the temple. They told us to help them or die. Williams, LeClaire, Bending chose death.
Why is Tarset so important to them?
To the invasion. It's coming in this direction. They want to use Tarset as a staging area for their final assault upon Earth. How could you betray your galaxy like that?
And worse, Watcher,
Watch your friends die while you agreed to help their killers.
I don't know. I was crazy. They offered me money, power, and chance to be recognized as a great scientist. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to die.
You think you have a right to live?
Save me. I'm sorry. Save me.
Talk to the walls, Jealous. Maybe they'll hear you. Call on Belphegor. Maybe he'll listen.
The flat Tarset, a dead, desolate world long deserted by its people. Here in the crumbling temple of Belphegor, the mystic god of death, while Flash fights for his life, Dale and Dr. Zarkoff are desperately trying to avoid the touch of the lethal ray emanating from the single eye of Belphegor. In a cell nearby, Flash and the traitor Jeebus, an Earth scientist who sold out to the people of Eben, are trapped between two slowly moving walls that threaten to crush them at any moment.
A miracle. A miracle.
No miracle, Jealous. The walls are so dry and crumbling, the pressure from the moving wall pulverized them. The whole temple is ready to fall.
What are you going to do with me now?
Right now, I'm interested in Dale and Dr. Zarkoff, not you. Who else is on this planet besides us?
Mesman.
Who's he?
A man from Eben. One of their intelligence agents. The one who bribed me.
How many with him?
I don't know. Some. Maybe 3, 4.
What's behind it all?
I told you. They want to use this planet to spearhead an invasion on our galaxy.
When? When will it begin?
Soon. That's all I know. Soon. I was crazy. I don't know why I did it.
Come in, Dr. Zarkoff. And bring your charming companion. Come in. I am Mesden. I am Chief of Intelligence to His Exalted Mightiness Draco, ruler of Eben.
Eben?
Yes, Eben. You are an unexpected prize, Dr. Zarkoff. I hardly expected so impressive a bag to fall into my net.
I'm easily bored with second-rate theatrics. So why not get to the point?
Point 1. Don't look for help from Flash Gordon. He and that idiot Jevoth are dead. By my hand. I have spared your life, Dr. Zarkoff, up to this point, because you can be of use to my sovereign.
My services are expensive.
You can name any price. The information we want is worth it.
And the information?
Complete plans and details of the negative gravity force you have developed. And you must give us the method to combat it. We must know how to smash through it so we can land our forces on Earth.
And if I refuse?
You will watch Miss Arden slowly and painfully put to death. Well, Dr. Zarkoff, what is your answer?
His answer is no.
But Dale...
My life against the millions they could take on Earth? We have no choice, Doctor.
We'll see how brave you are, Zarkoff, while you watch her slow destruction. The death eye of Belphegor will bring you Earthlings to your knees. Take them to the pillars.
Sorry, Jill.
I can't say I'm not scared.
Your scientific mind, Dr. Zarkoff, won't accept the preposterous idea of an idol possessing a lethal curse.
The curse of Belphegor is man-made. It's a lethal weapon, not a curse.
You have seen the result?
Obviously, you have a paralysis ray machine set into the idol's head.
Quite right. A paralysis ray machine, whose controlled ray cuts through organic matter, destroying the millions of nerves, eating its way deep into the very nerve centers until total paralysis is achieved.
You're a fiend.
Not by choice. This is war.
Dale, I can't let them do it.
You must.
I can't.
You must. And you will.
Your last chance, Zarkoff. Think. Can you stand there and watch her shrivel slowly? The instant I lower this lever, deterioration begins.
He's not going to tell you anything, so turn on your ray. Get it over with. Stop talking, turn it on!
Very well. But only a few degrees at first, so you can feel its power.
Dale.
Swear to me, Dr. Zarkoff, you won't tell them.
No.
Swear it.
All right.
You barely felt anything. Now let us see how brave you are, Miss Harden.
You, Gordon! God, help me!
Flash! The ray machine! Turn it off!
You'll kill us both.
Untie them.
We'll die, just as they did.
You exaggerate, Madston.
What?
Untie them.
Flash, how did you figure...
Okay, Dale. I heard him say the ray penetrates organic matter, so I slipped my watch glass over the lens of the machine. Stopped the ray dead.
That was quick thinking.
Yeah, we've got to get out of here.
Where's Professor Jevons?
I don't know. He sold out to Evan, led us into this trap.
It's hard to believe that.
That's true. He admitted it to me. We've got to get back to the Sky Flash and notify Commander Richards immediately. The invasion is about to begin.
Stand where you are. Don't make a move.
Hail, Draco!
Who are these Earthlings?
They are those who would stand against your exalted mightiness. Flash Gordon, Dale Arden, and the bearded one is Dr. Zarkoff.
So, I know of them. Whosoever shall stand between Draco and his destiny shall be ground into dust. Guards!
back! Get back! Wait,
Little man, Professor Devil, was able to topple over that huge ice. How could he? Where did he get the strength?
Sometimes a man finds strength within himself he didn't know was there. Professor Jevis saw his chance and found the power to balance his books. With a little to spare. Flash Gordon and Sky Flash 2 calling Commander Richards at GBI headquarters on Earth.
Flash Gordon calling Commander Richards.
Richards here. Flash, I've been on tenterhooks waiting for your report.
I'll give you all the details as soon as we land, Commander. In the meantime, you can call off all emergency defensive measures as far as an invasion from Evan is concerned. There will be no invasion. Draco, tyrant of Evan, is dead.
Flash, are you sure? This is tremendous news.
When you release the news, Commander, one thing you must do.
Sir, Flash, what is it?
Be sure that all credit is given to Professor Jevis, a great patriot who sacrificed his life in the service of his galaxy. Skyflash 2 signing off. The truth will be our secret. Ready for takeoff. Chart a course for home, will you, Dale?
Home it is.
I'm glad Flash Gordon was right about men finding hidden strength. Because if the professor didn't knock over that idol, who knows what could have happened. Flash Gordon was actually a co-production, partly filmed in West Berlin. So the real-life rubble, still there from World War II, reflects the perceived chaos of uncharted space. Each episode of Flash Gordon was given a 3-day shooting period. And since they shot the episodes in Germany, the majority of the crew didn't even speak English. So you can imagine how hectic it was during those 3 days. Our next episode, we get to watch what chaos ensues when androids enter the picture and see what happens when Flash Gordon's convictions are tested.
On the little planet Scythio, a mistake is being corrected. These are androids, creatures without minds, without souls, indestructible, the servants of people betrayed by their own creation.
Gentlemen, what I'm about to do is for all mankind. As you know, this is the central power source for all the androids. The men and women of our worlds have grown useless, stagnant, without ambition. Possessed of servants that need no food or rest, human beings do not struggle. Progress ceases as the sense of accomplishment dies. Without this sense of fulfillment, human beings are no better than these things they have created. Therefore, we, the representatives of all the planets, have all taken the vow never to reveal the 3 secrets of the use of androids: the location of the vaults throughout the universe, the frequency readings to which the androids are attuned, and most important, the location of this, the central power source. Gentlemen, the future of humanity depends upon our keeping that vow.
This is Cartho. I substituted myself for one of the androids and gained...
Never mind all that. What have you learned?
I know all 3 secrets of the androids. First, the location of the vaults. There are android vaults on Earth, Saturn, Uranus, Livy, Scythio, Minos.
What is that android doing there? It should be back in the vault.
I don't understand it. I'm sure I saw 5 androids in the vault.
No one is to go back into that vault except in my presence.
We will carry it in, King Lazarine.
I shall accompany you.
Plius and Delio. The frequency length of the androids is in the delta spectrum. Sine, omega, sine, omega, cosine, epsilon.
The location of the power source. The location of the power source.
Who's this? Someone has learned all the secrets.
Only 2. They did not learn the location of the power source. Without that knowledge, all other is useless. No one need know of this.
I understand.
And so the secrets of the androids were kept. Now, over 400 years later, in the year 3061, 3 men, each a member of the Galaxy Bureau of Investigation, know the secrets, and each knows only one. Commander Richards, who knows the locations of all the android vaults throughout the universe, Dr. Zarkoff, who knows the android frequency readings, and Flash Gordon, who holds the key, the vital secret of the location of the power source.
I defy the power of the Galactic Council and refuse to appear before them to answer any such ridiculous charges.
But you must answer to the Galactic Council, Queen Phubia. The GBI has received reliable information that you've signed a mutual assistance pact with the renegade planet Petura.
The GBI is mistaken.
That's hard to believe since I find one of Petura's best-known agents in your throne room.
Tridorn is nothing but a personal friend.
There are some friends that it is better not to have, Queen Phubia.
I will select my own friends, Dr. Zarkoff.
Not this time. Tridorn is an outlaw. Only the fact that this is your throne room prevents me from arresting him. I'll give you 5 minutes to make up your mind, Queen Phubia. Either you order Tridorn off your planet and return with me to appear before the Galactic Council, or I'll have Scythio declared a renegade planet too. We'll wait outside.
I'll have them killed.
No, my dear Queen. You will need that young fool and his friends.
For what?
For what they know. The secrets of the androids. Without the androids, our plan to take over the galaxy is doomed from the start. Don't let that hot head of yours ruin everything.
You're right as usual, Tridorn. But how do we learn those secrets?
That will be my part of the bargain, my queen.
Dr. Zarkoff, does the planet Scythio mean anything special to you?
No. Why, does it to you?
Tridorn doesn't make any alliance without a purpose. A purpose for the planet Futura.
What purpose, Flash?
Well, Dale, I'm sure that... Has the Queen made up her mind?
Yes. Seize them! Into the throne! Your Majesty.
You know what'll happen to you for this, Phobia?
I know what's going to happen to you, my handsome blonde friend. Tridorn,
Yes, my queen.
your part of the bargain. Fulfill it.
You know what this is, don't you, Doctor?
A centrifugal table. Used to test the effect of a specified number of G's on an android.
Or a human being. Strap him on! You know what the force of gravity can mean? Every time you blast off in a rocket, you experience 9 G's. How would you like to experience 15, 16, perhaps 20? Do you think you could survive?
What do you want, Tridorn?
Information. The location of the android power source. Well, my friend, will you tell me the location of the android power source, or must I give you a ride on the merry-go-round?
You're a fool. Granting that I know the location, do you think I'd tell you?
You are the fool. Go ahead.
Wait. He won't tell. And we can't afford to kill him. But there is another way. I can give you a kingdom. You could rule Earth. Better, you can rule the universe. At my side. Tie him on the table.
No, my queen. As you said, if he dies, the secret dies with him. I suddenly have a better idea. I don't think he'll stand silent and watch Earl die.
Yes. That will be better.
Get on with it. You'll pay for that, Gordon. The location of the android power source, or the girl dies.
Don't tell him, Flash.
Well?
the androids be domination of the universe.
She's still alive. Let me look at her. She's alive.
The location of the android power source.
If I tell him, Poobie, I warn you, he'll betray you. As soon as he has no further use for Scythiel, you'll become slaves to the planet Petura.
The power source. Where is it?
Send Dale back to Earth. As soon as I hear from Commander Richards that she's safe, then I'll tell you.
You take us for idiots. Speak. Then watch the girl die.
In an attempt to conquer the civilized galaxies, Fubia, queen of the planet Scythio, and Tridorn, agent of the renegade planet Petura, are trying to learn the secret location of the android power source somewhere on Scythio. Only Flash Gordon knows the location. But Dale Arden will be put to death on the whirling centrifugal table if he does not reveal it.
No, Flash, it's no use. They'll kill us all later. Right on.
She is alive. Now the location.
You got a map of the Scythian mountains? Find a door overgrown with brush. It leads into the heart of the mountain and the solid cobalt core.
Thank you, my friend. You are most cooperative. I hope your information is accurate. I would hate to have to operate my little merry-go-round again. Guard, take this man to the cell.
Tridorn, the universe is ours.
Yes, my queen. After a few formalities, like destroying the planet governments and the GBI. Come, my queen. It is not far to the mountains.
Dr. Zarkoff.
Come on.
Oh, Flash. Androids. Oh, why did he tell them? They'll just destroy everything in their path.
I know.
Why did you tell them?
I couldn't let you die. It won't do them any good. They don't know the frequency the androids are attuned to.
That's true. But they'll just come back for the information when they find that out.
Well, maybe by then we'll be ready for them.
Try and get some rest.
Is ours.
Doc, I've got an idea.
Here is the first setting for our planet Scythio. Scythio, Gamma 8876 Rho.
Gamma 8876 Rho.
Ready? Okay.
Guard! Guard!
An android!
Tridon and Pudia have the settings. They brought them to life. Commander Richards has to know. Androids under Futura's control could mean the end of civilization.
The androids are on the loose. Commander Richards will know about it soon enough. Let's get out of here.
Saturn,
Saturn,
Gamma 8865 Chi. Livy,
Livy,
Gamma 8893 Beta. Delio,
Helio,
Gamma 8897 Beta.
You must be mad. There are no more androids.
Commander, I can see them.
You never told me how you learned these frequency readings and the location of the android vaults.
Years ago, a Futurian spy learned 2 of the android secrets. Before he was killed, he managed to relay them. But not the 3rd secret, the location of the power source.
Only Flash Gordon knew the location of the power source.
Well, where is he?
We haven't been able to make contact with the Sky Flash for several hours. He was on a mission to Scythio, and Scythio doesn't answer.
Find Gordon.
I'll find him. And when I do, he'll answer to the Galaxy Council for this.
Androids, attention on all planets. Destroy. Androids, on all planets, advance on the cities. Androids, take the communication centers.
Get me Uranus.
Uranus does not answer, sir.
Earth androids, attack the GBI. Earth androids, attack GBI headquarters. Androids, attack GBI.
Get me Saturn.
Saturn does not answer, sir.
What about the 3 prisoners?
I'm sure the android we sent has disposed of them.
They'll break in a few minutes, Commander.
That's no use, sir. Ray guns don't stop them. My dear, I need your help.
My help?
Something only you can give me. Your abdication.
My You filthy traitor!
Androids, take her!
No! No, traitor! Stop it! Traitor! Stop it!
Earth androids, listen to this. When you have accomplished your mission, stand by for further orders. Stand by and wait for further orders. Good. Stand back, Tridon. Androids.
It's all over, Tridorn.
It's a good thing you blasted the machine before the android got your gun away from you.
Yeah, once and for all, the androids are destroyed.
As they should have been 300 years ago when the androids were outlawed and this their power source was turned off.
Well, we better get back to the Sky Flash and notify Commander Richards that the androids will never return.
A classic thriller intensified with its provocative use of music and compatible cast. Flash Gordon began America's long-term love affair with science fiction television. A show first of its kind that gave its viewers an escape from the chaos of the Cold War would later be recut into a movie and remade for television screens once again. If anything is certain, it's that viewers are not willing to let the character of Flash Gordon or his sidekicks go. So we bid you farewell as the crew sets the coordinates for back home. That is until next time, when we again venture back to the golden days, to the days that remind us of where this magic all began. As I remember television again.